Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today I want to talk about romantic comedies. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good rom-com, okay? I think that people who excessively hate on romantic comedies are, there's like a 45% chance that they're just not very fun at parties. You know, the type of people where, like, on Valentine's Day, they mention, oh, it's just a corporate holiday, like every 20 minutes. Now, although I enjoy romantic comedies, I'm definitely able to admit that a lot of the things we see in those films are not realistic. But, I think that's why people tend to like them. We can escape real life for an hour and a half and pretend that we are a conventionally attractive single white woman living in New York trying to juggle friends, work, and this silly little thing called love. The first thing I want to talk about in romantic comedies is the makeover trope. You know, when that nerdy girl gets a makeover and then all of a sudden she has all this male attention on her because, she's not wearing a turtleneck like she's been for the past 17 years. She's always gone unnoticed because she likes to read and she has a ponytail. Then when she is finally saved by the power of makeup and contact lenses, she goes to school the next day and then everyone's like,
whoa, who's that smoke show?
And then, the popular guy gives her attention because she has like a centimeter of cleavage showing. And then after cheer practice, when I confronted Hannah about spreading that rumor, she didn't even say anything to me.
That's ridiculous, babe.
I mean, it's just stupid that anyone would believe that I was the one who peed in the jungle juice at Kelsey's party last weekend. I mean, I didn't pee the whole night. I have a UTI, so it burns.
You have a UTI?
No, where did you hear that from?
You. Just now.
I don't recall ever saying that. If I had a UTI, then how was it so easy for me to pee into the jungle juice at Kelsey's party?
I thought you said you didn't.
Sorry, could you guys just keep it down? This is the library. Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Huh, weird.
So, did you pee into
I was thinking for the dance that I would wear a lilac dress.
What's lilac?
It's a color.
I'm sorry, can you guys
hear me? Are you purposely ignoring me?
Yeah, sure. Lilac sounds great. I mean, you'll look hot in anything.
Oh, thanks, babe, I know. When did you get here?
I've been here this whole time.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
You're super hot, so I would have noticed if you were here before.
Nick, what the do you want to go to the dance with me?
Are you really asking me that when your girlfriend is right there?
Are you kidding me right now, Nick?
Do you go to school here? I've never seen you around. I've gone here my whole life. I did your math homework for all of last year.
Wow, that's kind of skankish of you.
How is that skankish? It's calculus.
Yeah, Brittany, don't get mad at her just because she's hotter than you and I'm going to the dance with her.
I never agreed to that.
Yeah, Nick, she never agreed to that because she's going to the dance with me.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, please, you're straight. Well, after being with you, I've just decided I'm questioning.
Okay, can you guys just argue quietly? Because some of us are, trying to study, so...
Ew. Oh, God.
What?
It's just weird because, 10 seconds ago I was super attracted to you, but now I think I might be gay. Yeah, it's had the opposite effect on me. I'm definitely straight now.
Why? Because I put my glasses on? My face is the same.
Why don't you just use Audible? So you don't have to use your glasses and you can just listen.
Well, I need them for regular life, like driving.
Audible is the leading provider of spoken word entertainment and audiobooks. They have everything from bestsellers to podcasts to theater. The app is free and can be downloaded onto your smartphone or tablet, and then you can download titles and listen offline, wherever you want.
Did you guys rehearse this, or?
With Audible, you can get a hands-free literary experience, so you can explore their thousands of titles while cooking, cleaning, and living your day-to-day life. A title I'm listening to right now is The Notebook, and let me tell ya, listening to it makes me ugly cry. You're listening to The Notebook? Yes, Brittany. Just because I'm the first-string quarterback doesn't mean I don't have feelings. I didn't say it was a bad thing.
You shouldn't be ashamed. It's a beautiful story.
I know, right? And listening to it makes it even more emotional. I feel like the words are really touching my soul. Right. Anyways, make sure to get started with Audible by going to audible.com/noteven or texting not even to 500-500. That's audible.com/noteven or texting not even to 500-500.
I am just so confused right now.
Thank you, Audible. Something else I want to talk about is the stopping your lover from getting on an airplane thing. This, along with stopping a wedding, are the two things that are, fairly common in romantic comedies, but I think the airplane thing is much more unrealistic than the wedding thing. To stop a wedding in real life, it's pretty easy. You just run onto the venue and just stop. Hey, everyone, stop it! And then the job is done. But, I mean, the airplane thing. is just way less likely to happen. Have y'all ever been to an airport? There are so many security checks to go through, so many lines and stuff. I mean, if you were to stop the love of your life before they went through all that stuff, then maybe it's possible. But if they're, already at their gate or they're, about to get on the plane, honey, it's not happening. Get on Tinder and find someone else. The TSA would never just let you through. I mean, airports have gotten so strict with their rules and regulations nowadays, which is, rightfully so. But that does make it harder to stop the love of your life from getting on a plane and moving to a different city.
You need to let me out of here. I'm not letting you out of my sight after that stunt you just tried to pull. I mean, trying to bribe people into sneaking you into their suitcases and then trying to drug the TSA.
How do you know I tried to drug the TSA?
Because you were handing them brownies.
So? They were just brownies. Pastries are not illegal.
They were brownies with big clumps of marijuana on them. When you make pot brownies, you're supposed to mix it in, not just sprinkle the drugs on top.
Okay, well, I didn't have a lot of time, so I had to improvise. And also, the only reason I drugged them is because they wouldn't let me in.
Yeah, that's their job. I mean, you didn't even have a ticket or any form of legal ID, and also, you had drugs on you.
So what?
So what? But have you ever been to an airport before? I mean, you didn't have a boarding pass. You didn't have your driver's license or anything like that. And beyond that, you had drugs, which is the one thing you shouldn't have brought.
Haven't you ever been in love? Are you married?
Yes. Yeah, I am.
Well, what if your husband was...
Wife, actually.
Oh. Good for you. Well, what if your wife was leaving and wasn't gonna come back? Going to live in a city across the country. Wouldn't you do anything to stop her?
Sure, but I would, I don't know, probably text her or call her before trying to sneak into families' luggages and drug people.
You are killing true love right now.
Oh my God, so
You
dramatic.
are killing true love. You are killing my soul. You are killing my one chance at happiness and my chance to build a life with the one person I want most, huh? You are a murderer. How does it feel to be a murderer?
Well, quite frankly, I feel fine.
You suck!
I'm sorry, did you think you were just gonna be able to walk in here and go through all the security checks without being stopped because of true love?
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. I've never been to an airport. I usually just take the train.
Yeah, I reckon.
The last thing I want to talk about is kissing in the rain. Listen, I know that it looks great on camera and it's very cinematic and
Whoa, kissing in the rain? Our lips are touching and it's precipitating? That's insane!
And I do want to do it at least once before I die just to say I've done it, but I don't think I'd like it. I mean, maybe some of you don't mind, but I hate the feeling of wet clothes. That is just, it makes me feel like a swamp monster. Obviously, if I really like the person, maybe I'm not gonna mind as much because of my feelings towards them, but in general, if my socks are wet, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just saying, in movies, why is it so romantic to be kissing in the rain? Who decided that was romantic?
So, did you like dinner? I hope you liked it, because I had to call months in advance and I had to pay a down payment for a table.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, I didn't know if all the, flowers and the rose petals I set up was too much when we walked in.
No, yeah, it was great. I loved it.
You sound kind of unsure. I'm sorry. Was it too much? I always do too much.
No. It's just... It didn't rain.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the weather was beautiful. I double-checked the forecast so that we could sit outside and watch the sunset with the string quartet.
Oh. Well, it's just, you can't have a perfectly romantic night without kissing in the rain, so it's just, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed in you.
In me? I can't control the weather.
Well, if you really loved me, you would at least try.
Do I look like Storm from X-Men to you?
No, you look nothing like Halle Berry. You're Chinese.
It was rhetorical. I didn't actually mean to... Are you on your phone? You're not even listening to me.
I'm checking the weather. And I am not kissing you until we are standing in the middle of the rain.
It's our anniversary.
Well, it looks like it's not gonna rain until 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks?
Okay, keep it in your pants.
Okay, don't you think you're being a little drastic?
No, I'm being romantic.
No, I don't think so.
Why should I care about what you think is romantic or not?
I'm your girlfriend.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and comment down below what is your favorite romantic comedy. Mine is Crazy Stupid Love, in case any of you care, which, if you don't, I don't blame you. It's not that interesting of a fact. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, and until next time. Sorry, there are no bloopers for this video. I just, didn't mess up at all. That's crazy, just, how perfect I am. Okay, bye.